I guess we'll get started with this.
Yeah.
All right, I'm so excited. All right. Hello, I'm BeccaG. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. Thanks for tuning in. So I usually make videos about filmmaking or exploring weird and creepy places, but today we have something different for you. Though a lot of my videos do feature my friends doing some, hilarious escapades. But, and also forgive me, I'm not great at YouTube Live. This is my first one, so doing our best here. So if you are familiar with my channel, you might recognize this man right here, Yazzo, our own dancing queen, who is currently trending on the internet as viral wedding guy, as dubbed by national FM radio. And John, thank you for being here. Want to say anything? Want to say hi?
Hi everybody. Oh, Fugazzo the clown. No, it's such an honor to be here. Thank you for having me.
Fugazzo the clown should come on her own. Let's get these viewers in here. Sam, get online.
No, but I'm just super stoked and super jazzed to be here and to chat with you. So thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming on. So if you haven't seen the viral video, it's now at 30 million views altogether about at this point, right?
Yeah, it's very close to 40 now.
You mix TikTok and Instagram together. And it features us being trolled by the DJ at our friend's wedding. A beat drop turns into the song Dancing Queen. And John's reaction in particular is priceless. So if you haven't seen the video, I did put the link in the chat. Feel free to click off and watch it. Now, my favorite thing about this video is that it is so innocent. Even though John is a trained actor, this is legitimately his personality. Like, this is just him every other day. Oh, I wish I had the picture from my sister's wedding. Do you have that like on your Instagram or something?
Yeah, I do.
So we're gonna show you a picture to show that this is just him.
Yeah, it's unequivocally who I am.
There it is.
Yep, there it is. So this is me.
Oh. There it is.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, yeah.
Sam in the background.
Yep. So as you can see, when I go, literally just full on T-Rexing it. Just, I don't know. I like to have fun. I like to dance. I like to do what I can. So it's just a silly little thing.
It's very cute.
Oh, thanks.
And real quick, I'm actually going to share this to Facebook.
Ooh, Facebook.
Are you kidding me? All right.
Getting those sweet viewerships in. Hey. Pow.
I don't want to use this account. What I'm using this account. All right. So
Rosie! Tuning in from her honeymoon.
So Rosie is the reason this is all happening. That's so funny. I was about to mention you, Rosie. So I have known John for 11 or 12 years now. And he is just a ham. That is just him. This is just how he is, and now the rest of the world finally got to see it for themselves. But this is why we weren't shocked, because we're so used to this. Is like our friend group. Like, we're just used to this.
Yeah, I think what's so funny about this, like, this viral sensation is, like, I think our friend group, we've adapted this way of turning everything that we do into a living meme. So, like, no one is safe from anybody. And so, like, you know, I think what's just so funny is, like, this is on such a global level now, and I've become a global meme. My children one day are going to see this video and be like, Dad, was that really you? Like, you really doing all that? And I'll have to own up to it and be like, yes, it was me.
And
surprise.
Like, look, we're all like, John is a humble guy. Like, we're joking around. Like, he is one of my best friends. This interview is like every other Monday for us, to be honest.
Yeah. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
I know. I see you at least twice a week. Now that you said we're memes, there's a picture I want to pull up.
Oh no.
You might know the one that everyone made their profile picture at one point in time.
Wait, which one?
The pool one.
Oh my god.
Well, I don't know if I have you handy. I definitely have me handy. So here we go. I could be thrown under the bus here.
You really gotta scroll in deep to get this one.
Yeah, wait, why do I have to scroll in deep? It's like you're trying to. There it is.
Oof. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, I hate that. I don't want it up that much longer. But that's me being thrown into a pool. Anyway, back to John. So honestly, I have been wanting to interview many of my friends for a while now on this channel. They're all so talented. So an interview with John was bound to happen, viral video or not. Though I am very excited for you for the unexpected success of this video. And the main reason I wanted to interview you was because the world deserves to know John Yazzo as the four-dimensional being he is and not just wedding guy.
Oh, thanks.
This video has been shared and memed numerous times across many forms of social media. So clearly many people find you enjoyable.
I know.
I don't know why. No, I'm kidding. And I thought this would be fun. And at the end, I will open up the floor for any questions.
Yeah.
Now, before we jump into it, and the questions will get progressively more strange and juicy, I want to give some context and credit where it's due.
Yeah.
So, we were attending the reception of the wedding of our good friend Rosie, who I've grown up with since middle school. And this was last Friday in Long Branch.
Yeah.
So congrats to Rosie and her new husband, Sal. I love him. I'm so happy you found each other. And so many things had to fall in place for this memorable video to happen. So I find it funny because the wedding changed dates too. So we didn't even know if we were going. We didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
It was like it was meant to be because so many things fell into place.
Correct. Yeah.
So this original remix of Shots Turned Down for What Into Dancing Queen by ABBA was created by who?
Well, okay, so so that I can track the lineage correctly, there was this DJ who I guess had posed the idea. His name was DJ Chris Villa, and then when the DJs at our venue was Treble and Bass New Jersey, and the videographer for the venue at McLuhan's, Mark, who goes by This Insane Idea on Instagram. He was the one that I guess captured everything, and so that was how all of this was born to be, which is cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. So would you call it a remix?
I guess it's
mashup.
A mashup, I guess.
The mashup was brilliant.
Yeah.
The New Jersey DJ timed it perfectly when he played it, and they were so much fun. That was like great. So the video was recorded, like he said, by a staff member who airdropped it to our friend Andrew, who sent it to you, who sent it to our friend Rebecca, who lives in upstate New York, who was the one who posted the video.
Yeah.
Please talk about how that came to be.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So the way it happened. So and I talked to Mark about the whole situation and circumstance last week when everything was kind of like really starting to reach its fever pitch. And one of the cool things about these videographers at these venues is the livelier you are, the more they're going to follow you. So I was being tracked and followed.
So creepy.
Right. I know.
No kidding.
No, but like, when I mean, it's been such a strange, year and a half, 2 years with this pandemic and with so many things. So getting to come together and celebrate with all of my loved ones and all of my friends, and you mix a little alcohol, you mix some good food together, and I'm going to throw down on the dance floor. So of course I was throwing down on the dance floor, and so Mark had no idea that the DJs had planned this prank and this stunt. And so he was just filming me because I was really just throwing down. And so when everything kind of went, the way it did, as we saw in the video, everything kind of just, encapsulated in this moment, this 12-second moment of my soul being evicted from my body.
That's a way to put it.
Literally. And so... I tried to get the video from Mark right there in the moment because he showed me the video and I was cracking up. I was like, this is so fun. I don't want to curse. This is so freaking fun. And so I turned my AirDrop on and he couldn't send it to me. So then it managed to get to our friend Andrew. And then I was like, Andrew, you need to send this to me. And so he sent it to me. And my response is anytime I have any kind of incriminating evidence against me that could be, laughed with me, I send to all of my friends. I'm like, yeah, you gotta check this out. Look at how stupid I look. And so I sent that to my friend Rebecca. And then she came over the following day. So that's Saturday. And she was sitting on my couch and she goes, John, I'm going to upload this video if you don't. And I thought she was joking. I didn't think she was actually going to do it. And so I was like, yeah, okay, Rebecca, whatever. I'm not going to upload it. I don't really care. It's not, she's like, no, John, this thing will go viral. I was like, it's not going to go. I don't really care. And then she uploaded it. And then I woke up Sunday morning to my phone literally erupting from text messages, from people tagging me, people asking me if it was me, people who I haven't spoken to in years reaching out to me. And the crazy thing about this is my friend Rebecca, not this Becca, but my other friend, she didn't have a following. She wasn't putting the video out there with like this kind of insane push to get it to go viral. It was an organic moment that was captured for a very organic moment in my life, which was me throwing down and being disappointed by the beat change. No knocking to ABBA, because I grew up on ABBA and I love them dearly. But they really got me good with that one. I was really prepared. All my white ancestors had prepared me for that moment, and I was robbed of the opportunity. And so then it kind of just, it snowballed from there. I mean, it went really big on TikTok, and then a couple of meme pages reached out to Rebecca and I, and they posted it on their Instagram, and then it kind of just erupted. Memezar posted it, and it's one of their most viewed videos. It has over 1 million likes, well over 15 million people have seen that one on their page. Now, on TikTok, it's almost at 20 million.
I am getting into details on that.
Oh,
I promise.
Okay.
No, you're good.
I'm sorry.
You're good. That leads me into the next one. So I know you weren't expecting all the attention because you're not very active on social media, which is great. We should all be like that, to be honest. It's not something you're used to.
Yeah.
So someone on Instagram asked, how does it feel that so many people viewed, shared, and reacted to your video? I'm sure it's surreal.
It is. I think the best part about this whole situation, it's, this is a moment that I got to share with my friends and get a really genuine good laugh out of. And the fact that so many people have reached out with this overpouring support and love and being like, yo, this video, I was having the worst week ever, and I got to watch this video and I watched it 100 times and it just cheered me up. And I think it's a testament to what, technology can do for people. It really gets to connect a lot of people to a lot of different things. And I've reached so many different corners of the world. Like the TikTok video has comments in Russian, people from Australia, people from Brazil, people from all these different countries and all these different parts of the world that it's gotten to. It's just one of those surreal things that I don't even have words to describe. And I'm so, I'm grateful. And, I get to share in that laughter, and I get to share in me busting down and looking a fool with a huge audience, which is so funny.
It's not like a joke where you have to speak a certain language. Like, everybody gets it. And like I said before, it's just so innocent. There's no, it's not vulgar. It's just this.
And it wasn't even planned. That's the thing. This moment was not planned. All I was doing was just trying to have a good time at a wedding. And, what they caught and what they got from me was a genuine reaction to a genuine moment. And again, my soul was evicted from my body by way of ABBA. It's just how it happened.
Rosie says, I remember getting my phone blowing up and lost my voice from laughing so hard. So I was going to mention this later, but I might as well. So poor Rosie was getting apparently more phone calls about this video than her actual wedding. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry, Rosie. Oh God, you know how to throw a party though. At least that's how you do it.
So please talk about your recent experience. We went out for breakfast the other day.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we went out. There's this cute little bagel shop that we go to here in New Jersey. They have a couple different locations, but the one that we go to is in Freehold, called the Bagel Nook.
The original.
The original. Yeah. And so they have these really cool, really eclectic bagels and different spreads and stuff, and it's just a really cool thing. And I went to Starbucks to go pick up some coffee, and I pre-ordered it on my phone. And so I'm walking into the Starbucks, and I see these people sitting on one of the tables, and they're watching the video
over and over again.
Over and over, and I was like, oh! So thank goodness the video had me looking like a Justin Bieber stan Twitter account, with my long flowy hair, looking a mess. because I had long hair and then I got my hair cut, so now I'm incognito. No one knows who I am, so I can really just fly under the radar. But I saw these people watching my video, and I was like, I can't even deal with it. So I grabbed my coffee, I said, thank you, and I ran, booked it out of there. I was not having it.
That seems like something from a movie. But
it's literally like, keep your head down, girl. Like, don't look.
It was that scene in Rat Race. Oh, I forget the character's name. But like, he's on the TV, and then the people sitting next to him at the bar look at him, and he goes, they're like, or no, he was all over the news, or so he did something, and they're like, you look familiar. He goes, I must just have one of those faces. Like, it just reminded me of that. Like, just, I thought that was great. That's something like you see in a movie.
Yeah, it's wild.
So our personal favorite reaction duet was this one guy who did a skit. Do you have it handy?
Do I have it handy?
Or maybe you could describe it, or at least say his name, I guess.
Yeah, let me see if I can send you the info. He did this this really great duet with the video, and it was very silly and very funny and very fantastic. Hang on, let me find him. Sorry, y'all. I should have come better prepared.
No, you're good.
It's also like, it's insane. Like, no one ever messages me on Instagram. No one really like takes the time out of their day to like do anything towards me, because I fly under the radar. I don't really have a social media presence, and so this is just one of those things. So his name is Terrell, and he's on Instagram as Terrell Taffa. So TORRELLTAFA, and he did this this duet with my video where he remixed the whole song, and he had like what is that song? Like, it's just the audio, like.
I love that too. It's not just a duet. It's like he put time and effort.
Oh my gosh!
Green
Like
screened
he
himself.
created this whole like story arc on his Instagram Live to show like how he was like, "No, man, they did you dirty. I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna." He made it good for me. It was so awesome.
Come on.
It's just
That is
like,
so good. That must be so flattering.
It is, and and it's not just him. Like, so many people have been creating these like really funny duets, and the comments on the video. It's just, people are so funny and so creative with what they say and what they come up with in response to it, and it's just so flattering that so many people are finding such joy to turn me into more of a meme.
So Indigo's here. Sorry to cut you off. I haven't spoken to them since I have no idea when. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's so good to see you, and I miss you. And I was thinking of you the other day. We got to catch up. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So I think the misconceptions about this video are my absolute favorite.
Oh gosh.
Like people thinking you're 100% white, or that Rosie's bridesmaid was your girlfriend. Can you clear these things up? And if there's any more that I missed, can you clear these up?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay. So, what was the first one? Oh, that I'm 100% white. Yeah. So I'm only half white. My mom is Cuban and Spanish, and I have a lot of like Puerto Rican family as well. Although my dance moves were not showcasing.
That's why they thought that.
They were not showcasing my heritage. Like I said, my white ancestors were really like just channeled through me. I was on the Jersey Shore. My Italian side was coming out, and I heard, Turn Down for What, and I was like, all right, so the fist pump is coming out, I guess. So Destiny, who was next to me in the video, the bridesmaid that everyone keeps referring to as my girlfriend, just looking just as disappointed in me and my dance moves and the way everything shut down. Not my girlfriend. In fact, single as a Pringle. But Destiny's amazing. She's incredible. She's so funny and so lovely. And yeah, she was definitely a dancing partner for me all night. It was so fun to get to dance with her. Other misconceptions. What other misconceptions are there about me on there?
I don't know if you knew any other ones.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there probably are. I'm sure someone will come and be like, well, you said this or you said this. I'll be like, yes, correct.
Of course. But now, tell us about you.
Okay.
Someone on Instagram asked what made you follow your dreams. So tell us about how you got into acting, about getting your degree.
Sure. So, you know, when I was younger, when I fell into theater and I fell into performing, I did it as an escape. I was a really sad, really depressed, and really anxious kid when I was growing up, and I was bullied a lot. I was also, you know, I'm 5'4.5" right now, so I was about like 4 inches shorter. So I was a very small kid, and I was fat. So like easy target. I was practically walking around with a target on my back. And you know, falling into theater, I found this ability to escape. And then I kind of just caught the bug. I caught this really great sense of getting to express myself, getting to be an artist, getting to just find joy in being on stage and getting to perform for people, especially when I got to make people laugh. That was the best feeling in the world. And so I went to a performing arts high school. That's actually how I met Becca. We didn't go to the same high school, but her best friend was in my grade with me, and that's how I got introduced to all of my friends now. And, you know, we've been, you know, riding, you know, down and dirty for like, you know, 13 years. It's been a long time.
Thanks. So really, we can thank Sam.
Thanks, Sam.
Yeah.
Fugatsa the clown.
For the viral,
my roommate.
Led to me, led to Rosie, and
yeah. And so, you know, I went to this performing arts high school, and I had a really great experience. And I didn't really think that I could turn this into a career. And you know, by the time I was in 12th grade, I didn't really know what I was going to do with the rest of my life. I was, you know, I feel like most high schoolers can relate to this. You know, like you get flung into the first 12 years of your educational career, and then you're expected to make these really big life choices. You know, and expected to kind of, you know, follow through. And you know, I didn't want to go to school for business. I didn't want to go to school for really anything practical or tangible, which was the worst thing that my parents heard from me. They were like, really, you don't want to go to school for, you know, something else? And I was like, no. And so I applied for a bunch of colleges. I got into every single college that I applied for. And then I ended up choosing to go to the University of the Arts in Philadelphia, where I got my Bachelor of Fine Arts. And then after I graduated in 2016, I kind of hit the ground running. I was a really, I was really studious, and I was really driven, I would say. Like, you know, back then, we never hung out. Like for the first 4 years, it really wasn't until the pandemic that I was really given time to see my friends, because I was always working.
You were all over the world.
Yes, yeah. I did an opera in Italy. I got to perform and tour in Germany. I did a bunch of different national tours all over the United States. And then, you know, when COVID hit, I got to, for the first time in 4.5 years, get a breather, get a break. So it came at the right time. It was an interesting experience, and yeah, I got to pursue my dreams. And now I'm actually back in school. I'm pursuing my master's in social work, and I'm working at a mental health agency as a case manager. So I work with a bunch of different clients to help them on their mental health journeys. And so a big part of what I'm trying to do now is apply the skills and the things that I learned as an artist, and how can I use that to help people, and to apply it to therapy, and to apply it to different people in need and suffering. So yeah, it's been a really cool journey, and it's been a really great learning experience. And this video kind of comes off the heels of me not settling, but finding a newfound purpose for what I want to do and how I want to help people. And so it's just it's a really cool thing that I get to, you know, spread so much love and joy with this silly video, but also I'm fully embodying that, and I think that's pretty rad. So
I love that. Your experiences on the road, how were they? Like, do you have any regrets?
I think the asterisk there. No, I think I learned a lot about what it takes to be a working full-time performer, especially someone who was in the non-union side of things. There were certainly theater companies and opportunities that my talent, my drive, and also my tour mates' talents and drives were taken advantage of. And certainly not paid our worth, certainly not paid for the amount of work and effort that we had to do. I mean, we were driving all over the country. You know, on our days off, we were traveling. On our days that we were working, we were traveling. You know, setting up our shows, doing these really big productions, and then packing everything up and then driving to the next place. And I think the greatest gift that I've gotten from these different experiences is the people that I've met. I have some lifelong friends that I get to carry with me for the rest of my life. That's how I met my friend Rebecca, who uploaded the video. You know, I've met some really, really incredible artists. I've met some really, really incredible members of different communities that have really given me a lot of perspective, and they've really humbled me and allowed me to check into what I identify from my points of privilege, and being able to then in turn give that back to a community at large. So it was a really big learning experience and a really great joy. And also I got to travel. You know, I got to see so much of the world for free. I didn't have to pay a cent for any of my travel expenses. So that was, you know, one of the biggest benefits and perks of having a job as a touring actor and a professional actor. It's just it's a really cool opportunity to experience so much of the world and to expand your bubble and to expand what you know and what you believe to be true about the world around you. So, yeah.
And I feel like, and I want to clarify, like, followers and views, like, it doesn't put worth on your talent. Like, it doesn't mean anything.
No.
I know people have a lot of followers that I'm like, I don't get it, but okay. And people who I admire their talent so much and I feel like they're unrecognized. Like, it really doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
But I will say that, I mean, I'm sure it's nice to finally get some, I don't know if the word's validation, but went into acting, one, like, to express yourself, but to entertain people. Mm-hmm. And I think it's nice that after all that work, you're finally being recognized. But the part that I think is funny but also amazing is you're just being yourself. This wasn't on one of your tours. This wasn't any of that. It was just this unexpected.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah.
Someone or another question we got on Instagram was, in a way, are you a type of wedding crasher? So, I mean, we did mention how Rosie was getting a lot of phone calls and how we didn't know or not what was going on with this wedding.
Certainly not a wedding crasher.
He was invited.
I was invited. Hello. Okay, great. No, that's funny. That's funny that people think that I'm a wedding crasher. Maybe that could be my next, like, pivotal moment in my career where I just crash people's weddings and just do a little dance and then disappear. Dance. You know, like the Avatar. I appear when they need me most and then I disappear when they need me most as well. You know?
Rosie said something funny too. Rosie said, we already made plans for renewing our vows. Gonna have to turn up again. Meme too.
Oh, jeez. You know, Rosie, you tell me when and where and I will be there happily.
You know those people who, like, get hired to show up at parties, like, dressed as Marilyn Monroe?
Yes, or like a Disney princess, but instead people are just gonna dress as me. And, like, they're gonna show up to the DJ booth and they're just gonna have a thumb drive and they're gonna be like, play it, and it's just that one song of Turn Down for What leading into ABBA's Dancing Queen, and then they just do it and then run.
I love that.
Yeah. Let's make it happen. Let's absolutely make it happen.
So you started to mention before, some large channels, large people have shared your video. I understand some celebrities have also reached out to you. Can you name as many as you can remember?
So Memesar, which was a really big meme page on Instagram, they shared it. Wave TV is another really big entertainment industry that, or not entertainment industry, but like an entertainment conglomerate that reached out to me. There was a bunch of other, Dane Cook shared my video, which
so
was
random.
So random. It's so strange. Like I had someone reach out to me and they go, you know, Dane Cook shared your video. And I went, excuse me? He did what now? And then I saw it and I almost pooped my pants. I said,
when I was 13, I loved it.
Right. Like I was like, dang, that's so cool. But yeah, no, I mean, it's been really cool. And I think, I got to do this really rad interview with Capital FM, which is the UK's biggest radio station, and I used to listen to them all the time. I still do. So having that, like, really surreal experience and moment to be able to, you know, be on a radio station that I used to listen to, it's just, oh my gosh.
If you haven't seen that video, seriously, like, after this, watch it.
Yeah.
And like I think I said this, they are the ones who dubbed him Viral Wedding.
Yes, which I think is so great. That. And you know, Callum and Jimmy, who brought me on, I mean, it was just they made me feel so at home and they made me feel like a legit celebrity, and I've never had any kind of, you know, instance like that before. And it was just such a humbling and such a wonderful experience. And yeah, it's just it's cool to suddenly be on this very large platform now, and to have people start reaching out to me. I had this one casting director reach. They reached out to me, and it was such a humbling thing, and I was like, oh, this is really funny. I wish I had something that fit the bill for this, but they were looking for people to go on this digital programming to to go in this like Maury style show to fight about a topic. So they wanted me to like bring someone on and be like, oh, did your roommate leave the light on? Like, come and argue about it on our show. And I was like, I don't have anything to argue about. Like, what am I going to do? Make something up and bring my friends on and be like, all right, we got to play it. We got to go for it.
I can see you and Sam doing that.
I know, but I mean, maybe. Who knows? Maybe we'll apply. But, like, you know, it's one of those things where there's just been a lot of really cool and really interesting opportunities. I keep having really cool people reach out to me and share the video. So yeah, I wish I could share more. But
I was gonna say, like, I know you have some gigs lined up.
Yeah.
Allowed to talk about?
I think so. For now, I have to keep quiet on some things, which is weird. I hate being that person, like one of those like silly YouTubers that are like, stay tuned for my reveal. Like, ew, I hate that. That's disgusting. That's like clout chasing to like the 9th degree. And I'm not like that. But you know, most of like the contracts and the work that I've done before has been like the minute I get the contract, I can talk about it and everyone knows what's going on and what you're doing. And so, you know, all of a sudden now I'm signing these NDAs and I'm like, oh, I could get sued. So I better shut my mouth because loose lips sink ships, and I'm not making the big bucks yet. So until I'm making that money that I can afford to be sued, that's where I really want to get. Like, I want to get to a point where like I can like have like a nice steady income from like whatever I find and I do to afford to be sued. I don't want to be sued, but I want to be there.
At that point.
Yeah, oh my gosh, but it's crazy that like there's so much red tape now that things that I can and can't talk about, and I didn't really expect it, and I'm navigating it. I don't really have anybody in my corner like that's telling me like I don't have a publicist. I'm just, you know, running my mouth. So right, exactly. Success does equal being sued. Corrected. Go.
Lil Nas X. He's like sued like 3 times.
Oh my god! If I could get to that level, shoot.
So someone on TikTok actually asked if you could do the same dance live. You don't have to, but you know, that's up to you.
Where are we gonna do that, Becca? Where we got room? Maybe we'll save that for the end. We'll save that for the end. We'll readjust and we'll find a way to make it happen. All right.
So where did you learn to dance like that?
Like I said, my white ancestors. No, I don't know. I've had formal dance training, but it's never been anything like that. And so I kind of just let the music move me and groove me, and then I kind of just go for it and do it. Oh, Rosie asked, what did my mom think of the video? Well,
oh yeah, that's a good question.
What did my mom think? So at first, when the video was kind of doing the rounds, my mom and all of her little gal pals reached out to her, and they were like, Ileana, that's my mom's name. They were like, Ileana, is this your son? Like, and my mom was like, what? And then at first she thought that people were making fun of me. She's like very protective of her little baby, her firstborn. And so she was, you know, she was asking me, she goes, John, first of all, she didn't know what a meme was, which was also very funny. She pronounced it meme or meme, which was the cutest thing. And she, you know, she was really struggling with the word at first. And she goes, Tom, what is a meme? And I was like, a meme? Like, that's me. I am a meme. And she goes, okay, but are they making fun of you? Because I don't like that. And I was like, no, Mom, they're not making, I mean, yes, some people are making fun of me, but like, it's all in good fun. It's all in good, like, you know, flavor. We're just having a laugh and people are laughing with me and also at me, but mostly with me. So, yeah, my mom, once she knew what was going on, she's become the biggest supporter of me being like, well, John, when are you going to start getting free clothes now? Like, I hear that's what the internet people do. They get free clothes all the time. So when are you going to get one? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. But that's where her head's at. She wants me to get free clothes. And it's just
that's where she went.
Right, that's where she went. And she's like, just get the free clothes, John. Like, if that's where you go, that's great. Just get the free clothes. I'm like, okay, cool, Mom.
So when I was promoting this interview,
yeah.
I got a lot of comments. A lot of people were saying, like, this is the best video on TikTok. I've shared this with a lot of people, but here's, like, the one that I wanted to react to live.
Oh, gosh.
So this was the nicest, the best way of turning down watching this interview. So Jesus effing Christ said...
First of all, the name's iconic. We stand. Okay.
A wise man once said,
Oh, no.
never get to know your heroes. It's going to be a pass for me. And I was like, I'll take it. That's fine. I love that. Someone called you a legend. Like, I love that.
Yeah, people have been referring to me as, like, legend, king. I'm like, which
enjoy it.
Yeah, you know, I think it's so funny, but that's funny. Never meet your heroes. Well, how do you feel meeting me as your hero now? I can't even say that with a straight face.
No. Wait, I had you. So he's like over my house all the time. But I was literally, I'm at my parents' house right now. So I told my parents, like, hey, I need this room for a second to make this video. I just need quiet. And my dad goes, I can't believe I'm having a celebrity at my house, as if you're not here all the time.
Right. Like, this is the only time I'm literally here every day.
In my basement till 3 in the morning.
Right, watching TikToks.
I know. So, all right. So I've been running a YouTube channel for a few years now. I even had one before that when I was in high school. And I've had random videos go viral here and there, whether it be YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. My Georgie one was a big one. The one that Haley Williams and Fall Out Boy reacted to was that was interesting.
That's so cool.
It was because Gaten Matarazzo was in it. So weird. Anyway, so random. So every now and then I get some hate, but I've never gotten as much hate as I did until I promoted this interview, which was so strange because, like we said earlier, this is another Monday for us, and it was just us being like, tune in live. So out of all the videos I make, it was weird. That was the one. So hate doesn't get to me. Like, it's so silly. Excuse me. I'm confident enough in myself. I've dealt with bullying growing up. I actually find online hate flattering in a way, and I will explain this. It's so painfully obvious that a lot of these comments stem from a place of insecurity or jealousy.
Yeah.
And especially the comments on our promotional video. And I mean, jealousy can be flattering. I mean, I know if I'm not doing anything wrong, like you and I were not, like, I don't know, bashing someone.
No, we were sitting in my car.
I know. So, if I'm not, calling me out or saying something to me isn't justified, I know it comes from a place of jealousy or insecurity. So that's why it doesn't. I don't care.
Yeah.
I love the phrases "haters gonna hate" and "haters make me famous." That's so 2009, 2010, but it's so true. The more people who commented on our video, though, hate or no hate, the more it got boosted. So I'm like, all right, sure. And of course, I never want to upset anyone, but like I said, jealousy is actually flattering, and many people seem to be jealous of your success, your surprise success. So how do you deal with hate?
It's funny. I think, I've had a couple of people actually reach out specifically to try and hit me where it hurts, and it doesn't really bother me. There was some beef and some drama that was going on.
Who's got the time?
Right, behind the scenes about the mix and everything, and how people were making claims and here and that, and as an artist, I'm a firm believer that you should, of course, give credit where credit is due. If you're taking something from somebody else, it's important to always credit them and to be as transparent as possible. And so, I paid all of those those comments and things, and people were tagging me in those things. No mind, I didn't really care that much. And then I started getting people reaching out to me as if I was in on it. I had no idea. I'm not the DJ company. I'm literally just an innocent bystander, just trying to throw down, and trying to,
just a guest at this wedding.
Literally, I was trying to break a hip, and then
poor Rosie's probably I just want to get married, man.
No, but and it's one of those things. I think, thank God, I was bullied at a young age, and I got I got all of my tears out. You know, Ariana saying it best, like there's no tears left to cry. Like I built up such a thick skin from what people think and what people perceive to be who I am. And, you know, I think I've grown beyond letting people's words really matter. You know, if they're not paying my bills, I'm not going to pay them any mind. That's a RuPaul quote. I mean, it's a no, but it's a great way of thinking. Like, you know, these people, they're going to fuel you one way or the other. You can either take the hate and you can let it negatively affect you, or you can take the hate and be like, okay, cool. You get to wipe it off of your back, and then you become stronger in that by taking whatever adversity you're facing and acknowledging that you are above it and that you can rise above it and that you're not going to let it get to you. And I think that's kind of where I'm from. Like, I honestly, with this video, the amount, like, I don't want to like paint anybody in a bad light. That's not what my intention is here. I've received nothing but love and nothing but, you know, like good vibes from the majority of people. And it's just been a really, really fantastic opportunity to just spread a little bit more joy in the world today. I think there's so much going on in the world that, you know, I think we have bigger fish to fry than to go after somebody or, you know, posting a video online. So I say, if you're going to hate, you're going to hate regardless. You don't have any control over other people's actions. You only have control over how you respond to those people's actions.
Correct.
And so if you can, you know, face those things and, you know, move past it and work past it and remind yourself every day that you are enough and that you're worth it and that words are just words, then, you know, I think that's a good creed to live by. And that's what I try to do. So that's how I've handled it.
Correct.
So, yeah.
And surround yourself with good people. And,
yeah.
And no matter where you are, like, it may seem like there's no one else like you, but they exist. Like,
oh, without a doubt.
Find your fellow weirdos. Like,
yeah, without a doubt. Weird.
And yes, I am reading the comments. Thank you, Rosie. So that was actually a really good example. I feel like you're very down to earth. You're really good at reading people. Very charismatic. And I am grateful to have you in my life for advice. Like, you're the best person to go to for advice. So do you think that part of you came along with your knowledge of acting and how people work, or with maturity, or something else, or a combo?
I think it's a combo jammy. I think combo jammy. You know, like, I think it's a I actually, you know, I'm in one of my classes right now. We're dissecting a lot of different grand theories and like the ethics of what social workers do. I know I'm getting like, you know, into the nitty gritty, but without boring anybody, there's this, you know, this grand theory called the person environment perspective, where it's about how, you know, the social interactions that you have in addition to the environment that you're in directly impact and form who you are as a person. And I think, you know, one of the greatest gifts that I've gotten as an artist is I've put myself in a position where I've had to be vulnerable. I've had to be open and receptive and honest. And you know, the minute you don't portray or show that, you can tell whether you're on stage or on camera or on film, doesn't matter. The more authentic and the more real you are. That's why great actors are considered great and good actors are just considered okay and good. Great actors, they bring this huge portion of their humanity with every role that they do. And everything is grounded in truth. Whether it's imaginary and you're creating these circumstances in your head, everything is coming from a place of truth, and everything is coming from a place of emotional vulnerability and honesty. And yeah, I think it's one of those things where if you can bring yourself to a position of being able to create those moments and opportunities, I think it really pays off. And yeah, I hope that did I answer the question?
Yeah, that was
like,
really well said.
You know, I think, you know, like, you're a product of who you are and who you surround yourself with. And so I'm so fortunate and so lucky that I have great friends like you. You know, like, no, seriously, like, you know, like, I would not have made it through the pandemic. I would not have made it through college. I would not have made it through high school years, like, without the people that I surround myself with, these social interactions that created these really great opportunities for me to expand my own love and understanding for the world around me. And it truly, 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 I mean, as Indigo just said, the weirdos united, and we united, and you know, there's solidarity in that, and there's an opportunity to grow and love and to continue to pay it forward. So I think that's it.
Yeah,
I think I said it.
I think you did.
Take my water now.
And plus some. Now remember to stick around to the end to see John do the dance. But does anyone else have any questions? Feel free to write it in the chat, and we will answer those. But John, is there anything else you want to talk about? Projects you're working on? What you're up to now?
Yeah, there's a pretty fun project that I'm working on, and I'm working on it.
Yeah.
We're writing a short, and it's gonna be super fun. I'm super excited and super stoked to actually get the ground and the pavement pounded. Is that the right expression?
It is now.
It is now. You're right. It is now.
Pavement pounded.
Pavement pounded. My mind went to a dirty place, and I'm not going to say the joke. Anyway. Oh my God. Anyway.
Wait, do you know who that is?
Yes, I know exactly who that is. I'll get to that question in a second, but yeah, no, I'm working on this really great project with you, Rebecca, and that'll be, going into production hopefully soon once we iron out and figure everything out with the scripts.
It's a dark comedy.
It is a
I've
dark
had
comedy.
it in my head for years. It's kind of poking fun at ourselves.
Yeah.
And we're so excited about it. So definitely, not to sound like that YouTuber, but stay tuned. Stay tuned. If you want. If you want.
Yeah. But to answer the question, Matthew, aka Mr. Jangolo, I'll out you. When am I buying James, my brother, my baby brother, a Lambo? Again, when I get to that point where I can be sued, where I have enough money where I can comfortably be sued, that's when James will get the Lambo.
Oh, I hope you get to the point where people want to sue you.
Good luck, Chuck.
And Claudia says, "What's your favorite song to dance to besides Turn Down for What?"
"Rain on Me" by Lady Gaga featuring Ariana Grande.
Oh, that was obviously.
Hello. Period. It's such that whole album. I mean, I could literally. Oh my gosh.
Would you say Gaga's like an idol of yours? Do you have someone you look up to? Do you?
I guess I guess I could say Gaga's an idol. I think she's this really great encompassing celebrity and icon, but also she's a really great humanitarian. She has the Born This Way Foundation, which helps a lot of LGBTQ youth, especially in the face of bullying, and they provide support and services to people that are in need. So she walks the walk and talks the talk, and I think she's a prime example of someone who uses her platform and uses her fame to really push for better equity and equality for everybody, and I think she's a rock star. So, Gaga, if you're watching,
Rosie says, "Yeah, Gaga's watching." Rosie says, "Will Sal and I get a percentage of if you become famous?"
I'll have my lawyers draft something. Yeah. And Matt, you responded, "I'm in line for emotional damages." Wow,
Oh
Matthew. That is a very long line. Yeah, but I guess other than "Rain on Me" for songs to boogie down and dance to, I'm trying to think if there's another one that I can think of off the top of my head. Anything by Charlie XCX. She's great. I love her.
Oh, we like Dua Lipa.
Oh, Dula Peep.
Dula Peep.
Dula Peep. Oh, yeah, she can. Yeah, she knows how to get the moves out of me.
If anyone else is seeing her in Newark.
Let's not advertise that we're going there. I don't want people to find us.
Well, I already did it. Come say hi. It's a big venue. I don't even know if they're going to find us or want to.
That is fair.
So, is there, or rather, I should let you all know John is in plenty of videos on this channel. If you want more of him, I think he's particularly funny in the video "Weirdest Road Trip Ever," which can be found on my channel. Posted it last year.
Yeah.
If you want to check it out, I do have more videos coming up with him. One is particularly juicy, where we expose the film and theater industry. So if you're interested in being notified about that one, feel free to subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell. I have a background in film. He has a background in theater, as he was talking about. We have met some pretty notable people, worked with some pretty notable people, I'll say that.
Yeah.
And I have videos where I kind of talk about that on my channel. We mentioned the short film together. So there is a lot coming up on this channel. Before we sign out, John, do you wanna do the dance?
Sure, why not? Am I doing it without any music?
I don't know. Should I play the song?
I mean, you can try. Yeah,
I'm sorry for the state of my house right now.
that's okay. This angle's so unflattering. Look, I got like 3 chins.
Oh, same. You're. All right, ready? Oh god.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay, wait. But I'm gonna keep going because ABBA's my dancing queen. I love them.
Yeah, what would have happened if music didn't stop?
I would listen. I would have kept going. This is honestly one of my worst fears with this whole. Oh, that's just my forehead now. No, but honestly, one of my worst fears, and I had a nightmare about this. I did. No, I legitimately had a nightmare about this. That like ABBA came across my video and they got so offended that I did not want to dance to them, and I was like, "No, ABBA, I was raised on your music. I am a little dancing queen." I love ABBA way more than I love Turn Down for What. I mean, come on. Their discography is iconic, and they're coming back. And their new songs are bops. They're so
That's
good.
so cool.
Yeah.
I blanked out. Oh, I just thought of someone's comment was like, I hope he's as committed to his next relationship as he is to this beat drop. I thought that was fantastic.
Well, I'd say ask my ex, but I'm not going to do that. I'll be nice. I'll play nice. But yes, I am as committed to my dance moves as I am to my relationships.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. Romantic, platonic or not, I'm a pretty. I'm a Taurus, so I'm a pretty committed person to friendships and things like that. It's in my astrological chart.
Can vouch. So, John, where can you be found if people want to follow you online? Do you have any?
Sure.
Type it in.
Yeah, I'll give a yield honest plug. So Yazzo 43 is my Insta. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
And then on TikTok, Rebecca and I are posting more content on RS Dubs night. So RS, I think it's
1994.
I know what I'm talking about.
I filmed some videos of him too, so they'll probably.
You were recital linguini?
What?
What up, fellow YouTubers?
This is disgusting.
Did you know she was coming?
No, I had no idea.
Where did you come from?
Where did I go? And where did I come from?
How did you get in the house?
Who
let you in?
The house?
Here's Fugazi. She knows the code to my door. Here's Fugazi.
Hey!
Fugazi. Fugazzo.
Fugazzo the
Fugazzo the
Cloud
clown.
has joined the live stream.
I would have turned the computer more, but this house is a disaster, and I don't want everyone. This room is a disaster right now, and I don't want everyone to see it. So that one was TikTok.
Yeah.
Sam is also in a lot of videos on my channel.
Yay.
If anyone cares.
And she's my roommate.
Yep.
Claudia said that's why I heard the garage.
No, your dad's outside. He just came back from a bike ride.
Okay.
Love that.
But also, I have a key to your house, and I know the code.
So Sam, how does it feel to have a roommate who's famous?
I'm not making any money off of you yet, so I'm really not reaping any benefits here.
Yet. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
My links are also in the description. I'll probably put John's in the description too.
We'll put mine in the description too.
No.
You didn't do anything.
We're
Follow
not
me on
advertising.
TikTok at MrGood1316. Follow me on Instagram. Plug.
Say people left, Sam. When you came, people left.
That's rude.
So, I guess that's it. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning into my channel, guys. I really hope you enjoyed my interview.
Thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate everyone that came here, everyone that showed John love, everyone that's going to continue to show us love. Feel free to subscribe to see more of us if you want.
Yeah. I'm sure you'll take us to more haunted, deserted, desolate places.
Of course. All right, yeah, I'll see you later, Rosie. See you later, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Thanks again. Oh, God, end it.